Hey there, it's Miles Pitcher, Superior Lending. How you doing? We love helping our people get mortgages, and I joke that we put our people in debt. It's a good kind of debt. I'm sure you've seen that rates are still fabulous. It's a joke that everybody's talking about rates. I wanted to share something with you today, a tip that I think is pretty cool. Number one is to think about this. Did you realize that the number one search engine is Google? I'm sure you knew that. Number two search engine, or the way people search now online, is through YouTube. Okay, video is huge. It's growing like crazy. I want to give you guys an idea today on how to start recording some videos and put them on YouTube and start building your presence there. So the reason why we do this is, number one, it starts building into the search engines. It becomes a library of resources that you can pass out to your clients. One of the very top videos out there that I think all of you should do immediately is mistakes of first-time home buyers. So I'm going to share with you guys today what I see as 7 mistakes of first-time home buyers, and I'd encourage you to go record. Use your iPhone. It doesn't have to be fancy, but record your own video on YouTube and put it up there and start your own YouTube channel. And then you can link it into your social media. But here's the 7 mistakes. I will post this in the text, but number one mistake is not getting pre-qualified. You guys know that. You can talk about how important it is to understand how much you can qualify for and make sure that everything's in order. Okay, do that before you even go looking at houses. Okay. Number 2 mistake of a first-time home buyer is looking for that unicorn house, right? If you are so specific on the house you want, you're going to have a hard time finding exactly what it is. Let it meet 75% of your criteria. You will love it. It'll be a great house. Number 3 mistake of first-time home buyers is using the listing agent to represent you as a buyer, so that they're double-siding that. That is kind of a disaster. Number 4, when you're out shopping for homes, you're looking online at something like Zillow to determine the value of the homes and basing your offers off of what the values you see on Zillow. Huge mistake. Any professional real estate agent will know that that's a mistake. Number 5, underestimating your expenses. And this is where a loan officer can help you out a ton. But as you get ready to buy a home, of course, you're looking at your monthly payment, principal, interest, property taxes, homeowners insurance, mortgage insurance, and possibly an HOA. But have you factored in the other items that come with owning a home? Just so you're aware, the utilities, the cable bill, the internet bill, maintenance on the home. Make sure you have a good grasp of what those expenses are. Okay, number 6. Feeling rushed to buy a home. I think there's a huge difference between dragging your feet and being rushed to buy a home. Okay, so, let me rephrase that. There's a difference between dragging your feet and not rushing yourself to buy a home. We all know about the people who drag their feet, who can't make a decision, but I also think people need to get in a spot where they're ready to shop, so that if the right home pops up, they are ready to roll, they're ready to make an offer, and they're going on it. All right, the last one, and as a real estate agent, you can advise your clients the very best on this, but falling in love with a home and getting totally obsessed with it. We've seen too many times people who get just heartbroken when they fall in love with home, but for some reason they lose out in negotiations, or whatever happens, they lose that home. So be careful about that. So those are my 7 tips of mistakes of first-time home buyers. I'd recommend you expound on that a little bit more and give more detail. But this video of the mistakes of first-time home buyers is one of the top searched videos out there on YouTube. And so, yeah, record that video, put it out there. One of the rules that I say when you make a post online is you should do one of 3 things. Number 1, you should make your clients laugh, you should scare them, or educate them. And so think about that as you're making your posts, so that you're just not making stagnant posts online. But start rolling into the video if you haven't. Look at using YouTube. It's an incredible resource. Hope you guys have a great week. Miles with Superior Lending.